Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Denmark State Dynasty, episode 24, I believe. We got a good one today. We're in the MAC championship after an extremely unlikely 6-6 finish, 6-2 in conference. We did play some pretty tough out of conference games with Wisconsin, Northwestern, Purdue, all, Big Ten teams. Decent game against Hawaii, high score, and a close game with Purdue, honestly, and Northwestern. I mean, we really had a lot of close games. This was a good team, just losing close games. It seemed like the 1-6 start was kind of clouded with those tough opponents that we played. But through the stretch, the end of the season, 6 weeks, 5 wins. We had a 5-game win streak to end the season. And now we get to go play in Detroit, in Ford Field, against the Akron Zips. I'm excited for this one. I'm excited. We kind of went through some of the end of the season stuff with stats, awards, stuff like that in the last episode, so I totally recommend going to check that out. I am going to be keeping my staff for next season, unless they get poached, but I like the crew we've got so far. I'm going to go with our just normal away uniforms, nothing special, nothing too crazy. We're just going to go straight away uniforms, all whites. Make sure they're okay, they're all blue. Cool. Got all our stuff. We're going to play this game. I'm excited. If I'm looking down a little bit, I do have Monday Night Football on in front of me. So, been recording a lot of videos lately. So, I was watching Sunday Night Football, I think, in the last episode. And a little college football, even a couple episodes ago, too. And here we are in Ford Field for the MAC championship. I got some tea with me for good luck for the game. So, we'll be sipping on this throughout the game. But they look pretty pumped up. I hope our guys are just as pumped here in Ford Field. I'm gonna let this intro play a little bit. I think it's a cool intro. Getting to be in the MAC championship is quite the honor in our second season as a program. We have the potential FBS program, excuse me, obviously bumping up from FCS. Totally, that's a real thing. Um, we are playing in our first conference championship in the FBS. I'm pumped. 6-6, underdog for sure coming into this game. Akron, much higher ranked, or much better record than us. They were nearly perfect in conference, but it looks like overall we have the advantage in terms of our ratings overall. So here we go. Kickoff. Cam Thompson's going to be the returner. Can we get anything on this opening return? And not really. Doesn't even get it to the 20. Not the greatest return. Little bit of the stats on the side. Obviously, we are averaging close to 555 yards a game. I mean, this offense is potent that we have put together. A big rushing attack, and just because I said that, I'm going to start with a pass to try and throw these guys off. Wow, big voice crack there. Didn't like what we had on that corner route. Just wanted to get a quick completion to Thomas. Get going early. Again, goal of this game is to be in control of the football for a long period of time. I think that's usually a good goal. Time of possession usually means you are playing good. Oh my gosh, we almost threw a pick. I wanted that screen. That play might have to come out of the playbook. I didn't like that at all. But 3rd and 5, Jalen Poe's in the game. Fantastic receiving option. Led us in receptions in the regular season. Makes the catch, breaks a tackle, and picks up the first down. Jalen Poe, such a dynamic player as a receiver. What a catch and run. Looked like he was going to be stopped short, broke the tackle, picked up the first down. On 1st and 10 from the 30, going to get a tight end screen to Applegate, try and get him up the field. And again, easy completions I think are going to be big for Shaquille Abbott early in this game. Playing in the biggest game of his career yet, the MAC championship. I'm going to hand it to Poe. Probably should have kept it, ideally. I think the safer play is to hand that one off, though. And 3rd and 7, I am going to go with this kind of slot drive, give us some different options here. I'm definitely looking to mess with that Mike linebacker who is highlighted there. 3rd and 7, see if we can get anyone jumping. No. We're going to go underneath. Garrett Gensler, one of our running backs, again helping out in the pass game, picks up the first down. Good completion. Let's get it back on the ground. Oh, the back once again. And they give it to him. He only picks up about a yard. 2 carries for just a yard today for Jalen Poe. Not the best look. Let's go with this jet touch pass. Get Abbott a little momentum with an probably the easiest completion you can manufacture for a guy. Get it to Kenji Lewis. He's on the outside. Tried to hezzy a bit on that defender. Still, we pick up a pretty good gain there. First down inside Akron territory. Poe is the back on first down. Kind of runs into his lineman, not waiting for that play to develop. We only pick up 3 there. We're trying to stick with the run. We have our fullback in the game. Lynch, more of our power back. He's got the carry, picks up a first down. Justin Lynch, first carry of the day, goes for 7. First and 10 from the 30. Nice, slow, methodical drive from the War Dogs so far. We end up keeping it. Abbott runs up the field. Flags do fly. We had some early penalties last game as well. And it looks like it's going to be a holding on Denmark. That's going to be called on left guard Thomas Pash. First and 19 from the 39. 2 tight ends and a fullback in the game. But we're going to go play action. On the run, getting the ball to Applegate. Huge throw from Shaquille Abbott. First and 19, doesn't matter. We turn that into a big gain and set ourselves up with a first and 10 from the 12. I want to get Poe out on a screen, get him involved early, and he can't hang on to that. Kind of got bumped getting out of his route, and that will not end up being set up. But second and 10 from the 12. Let's go speed option, give Poe another chance to potentially get the ball here. Abbott keeps. He picks up 8. Good carry. They were sitting on. They were sitting on our running back Poe there pretty good. I'm gonna go with another boot. I think this is a good way of getting Abbott's speed out into space. We should have some receivers coming open as well. Wide open in the end zone, touchdown. That's Jake Applegate. Was able to stay in bounds, walks up in the stairs to the stands, scores a touchdown for the War Dogs. We're up 7-0 early. What a good start to the game. We wasted over half the first quarter and put 7 on the board. I may be wrong, but I think this is the first indoor game in team history, at least in FBS history. Looks like their quarterback is the guy to watch. The senior quarterback helped lead them to an 8-4 record and get to this MAC conference championship game. Curious to see what kind of offense this Akron team will be running. As they start with 4 wide, one of them's a tight end, and they go with the quarterback keep, and he's tackled right away. That is our defensive tackle making a big play. We brought a zone blitz. I want to mix it up and go man blitz here, because that was Skylar Gill Howard who was in the backfield making a play there. They go with the quick throw to the tight end. Tierney kind of gets out leveraged, takes a bad angle. He'll pick up the first down. Let's get back into something a little more calm in terms of coverage with a cover 3. Should be able to equally defend the run as well as the pass. They go with the run, gas away initial contact. Looks like Kevin Session put a big hit on him. Knocked him forward, honestly. So 2nd and 5. We're going to stick with this cover 3. Got 2 DBs to the field on 1 tight end. But I like having Jamma down on this side because that's the run potential side with the tight end there. And Gasaway's in the backfield making a tackle. 3rd and 9. Now we bring the blitz again, I think. Now we try and get our guys home to go make a play. They go with the throw across the middle, tackled. Marion Knighton makes the play. They're not going to go for it. They'll punt it to us. Big stop from the defense here early. Nice punt. Goes out at the 17. So we'll have some pretty tough field position to start. Nothing we can't overcome, though. Give is to Poe. Gets held up a bit. He'll only pick up about a yard there. Going back to the pistol. I like the read option out of the pistol. We'll keep it with Abbott. Good keep. Flags do fly, and he'll pick up a first down. However, I think this will be coming back, as it looks like Drew Hoth, our senior captain, is called on the penalty. That makes it a 2nd and 15 after the penalty. It looked like a first down run from Shaquille Abbott. Lost that. We'll go back. Give it to Poe. Once again, he pushes forward. That's a 7-yard pickup for Jalen Poe. 3rd and 8. Let's empty it out. Try and spread these dudes out. See if we can get anyone open. I like Applegate. They bring a blitz, though. We just didn't have time to let the routes develop, and we will be sacked by Darian Lewis there. Time to punt it away with Bloomberg. Goes straight down the field, Bloomberg's punt, and they call fair catch around midfield. So not the greatest punt there. Pretty good starting field position for these guys. as the Zips will start at the 49. First down handoff. Completely missed the tackle. Tierney gives it up, poor angles, and they're down to the red zone. Just like that, one play, and they're in the red zone. I don't like that formation into the boundary stuff. It gets hard to defend. Don't set the defense up that well. And first down, they go with the run, pick up 7. If they're going to be able to run like that, we're going to have a long day today. Flipping the nickel. They're kind of moving some guys around here as well. 2nd and 3 from the 13. They're going to go back to the run. Tierney is able to make the tackle here. Flags do fly. And this might be another holding call. Yes, this will be on. Looks like their tight end, or potentially a receiver. We'll bump them back to a 2nd and 9. Let's bring some heat to try and apply the pressure to these guys if they're going to try and throw here and make up for that penalty. They do go with the draw. We blitz straight into it, and Jake Gassaway is taking him down in the backfield. Great play by our stud linebacker. He is up for top defensive player of the year. I believe he's currently favored to win the award, as well as best linebacker. They go for the throw to the corner. Fantastic play. Malik Armstrong, kind of one of our depth corners out there, is able to make a big play in a big game. We'll force the field goal. This will be a 37-yarder up and right down the middle in this indoor field. Its kicking is a whole lot easier. Decent return gets us to the 23 from Mitchell. I think we will start with this RPO, try and get something going. Last drive was kind of a dud, especially after the penalty. Only a 7-3 margin right now. Get it out to Thomas on the RPO quickly, and he picks up about 5. That's a pretty successful play in my opinion. 2nd and 5 from the 28. Should be the last play of the quarter. We're going to hand it to Lynch, and he gets maybe a yard. Blocking setup kind of weird on that play. That takes us to the end of the quarter. Let's get a little breath, come back into this one. We got 3 more quarters, so we are potentially conference champs. Crazy thing to say, especially with how the season started. Going to start coming out passing on 3rd and 4 here. I'm looking to Lewis, see if he can get open. They blitz the nickel covering him, and he's got plenty of space. He's tackled after picking up a first down and much more. Great catch and run for Kenji Lewis out of the slot, our senior, playing in one of his last games as a War Dog. Abbott runs straight up the field and picks up 5 yards. That's triple option has been good for this offense, as just gives so many dynamic playmakers a chance to touch the ball. 2nd and 5 from the 50. Go with the fullback screen over the middle of the field. Jarius Ecanum picks up a first down. Getting him involved as a freshman has been huge for his development as a fullback. Getting him more comfortable with the offense has been key. That's Lynch who picks up 4 on the carry. Let's go with a pass here. I think we're in a decent down and distance to where I don't mind taking a bit of a chance. We'll just go underneath to Johnson, who's not going to be able to hang on. Linebacker was waiting for him. That's going to set us up with a 3rd and 6. Still going to try and play this a little conservative. Could be 4 down territory if we are just shy of the first down. We'll get it to Kenji Lewis, the slot receiver, picks up the big first down and much more. We are now down into the really deep into the Zips territory here at the 27. I want to start this drive or this set of downs with a run play. And Jalen Poe makes a fantastic cut. Great zone blocking, gives him an 8-yard pickup as we are closing in now in the red zone. Abbott on the option, hands it to Gensler, and he is going to be taken down just short of the marker, apparently. Let's go with the Wildcat. It's been working. We got Lynch and Poe. Seeing a lot of the jet sweep to Poe. Let's see what they go with here. They'll send him in motion, and it's just going to be Lynch. He takes it. Poe bumped into him going to get the block. Still gets down to the 10-yard line nonetheless. Good carry for Lynch as the Wildcat quarterback. 1st and goal. I want to get a little aggressive, go with a pass. We've got Poe on the wheel route. He dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Jalen Poe. Geridian in the Lions Stadium, Ford Field. Pick is up, and that's a 14-3 game. Wow, it has been impressive watching this Denmark State team take a complete 180 on their season after starting 1-6. They won 5 straight, which sent them to the conference championship. Huge tackle by McCracken there. leading the special teams in tackles as we are up 11 here, closing in on the halfway point of the second quarter. Nice carry, goes for about 4. They're trying to hurry it up. They want to create as many possessions as possible, and we get caught lacking a little bit, but luckily our linebackers are skilled enough to make a nice play there. We did not have dudes in the exact position we would like, as it's a 3rd and 2 now. 7 minutes remain and ticking. They're going to go with the run, getting to the outside. Huge tackle. Kevin Session held him up. Ethan Tierney finished it off. Let's go block this punt. Decent return from Cam Thompson. Gets us up to midfield. 1st and 10 from the 49. Go with the throw, but I think that's going to be a legal man downfield. Great play by Abbott to kind of draw a lot of defenders in on him. But yeah, legal man downfield, threw it a little too late. It's going to be on Thomas Pash, but really not his fault. That'll set us up with a 1st and 15 from the 44. Lynch gets the carry, ball's on the ground and picked up by Drew Hoth, but there is another flag flying here. This looks like it's going to be on Thomas Pash, another holding, pushing us back even further to a 1st and 21 now. Let's get aggressive and pass. This is typically a time where I'll still run just to try and get something on 1st down. Abbott getting out of the pocket. He's got tons of space, and he'll just slide down shy of the 1st down marker, setting us up with a 2nd and 2. What a dynamic play. Abbott saw the pocket caving in, got out of it, and ended up rolling out to nearly a 1st down to make up for all that penalty and lost yardage. 1st down for Lynch on the very next carry. 1st and 10 from the 34. Let's keep it on the ground. Abbott kept, probably not the call. He loses 4 on that play. 2nd and 14 from the 38. Got Kenji Lewis going deep. I think that's something to keep an eye on. But we'll end up going to Thomas, who can't hang on. Drops that pass. That'll set us up with a 3rd and 14 from the 38. Got aggressive. I like Mitchell on the side there. He's quite the burner for us. We're going to go deep to him, and that's incomplete. Just really never got separation. We're going to punt this ball away. And this one is completely shanked. Please give us the 22-yard line. That was like a 15-yard punt for Bloomberg. Not fantastic. He has had a tough season. 1st and 10. They're going to go with the RPO. Complete. That'll pick up 7. They've got to be trying to get some points here going into the half. They are going to be taking their time, it looks like, as they went RPO on 1st down. They go out to the flat, and this will be the running back picking up the 1st down out of the backfield. They're going to huddle back up after that, recollect, give their guys a second to breathe, but 1st and 10 from the 32. We're going to sit in a cloud coverage, but they go RPO, and our flat player is gone. Jama has to make the tackle, and that's a 1st down. Got some late movement from the War Dogs trying to adapt to the formation. They're going to go deep. Tierney's there to break that pass up. Great man coverage. Hasn't been our team's strength necessarily this season, but the blitz forced the quarterback to get the ball out, threw it, and Tierney was there to make the play. They're going to go with a run on 2nd down, and they pick up a big gain. Missed tackles, and Knighton saves the day, tackling him down at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 18. Akron starting to drive here. Second and 11. They're knocking on the door. They go over the middle on the dig route. Fantastic completion. Ty Miles wasn't able to keep up. They'll take it down to the 2-minute warning. Threatening here. Sitting in cover 3 just keeps us with some decent edges. Don't want any run to beat us to the outside. And there's Jama going downhill, making a play. The senior safety is there again. For 2nd and goal from the 4, they're going to empty it out. And that's broken up. That is broken up. Maserowski I don't even think he realized the ball was thrown, but he makes the play. Hits him in the back of the head. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal from the 4. We're going to try and bring a blitz here and man up. They go with a quick throw to the tight end, and they're going to score this time. They got the separation they needed, and they're going to score. The Zips will make it a 4-point game with this extra point and give us a minute and 16 to try and go answer. Decent return from Mitchell gets us to the 24. I'm going to start with a draw play here. See if we can get their rush slowed down a little bit to start this drive. They do go with a blitz. Poe gets really nothing there. Loses a yard, possibly. 2nd and 11 from the 24. I want to go play action. I think they could still see us running the ball. Just slow down their linebackers a bit to free up this dig route, which Johnson was in traffic. Probably, honestly, broke up an interception there for us. So 3rd and 11, I still want to pass the ball. I want to try and get a first down here. Abbott sets his feet, throws across, deep crosser to Kenji Lewis, his 4th catch of the day. 65 yards for Lewis, and the War Dogs are hustling back to the line. 4 verticals is the call. It's honestly a good scramble play for us, and we barely get rid of that ball. Abbott got destroyed as he was throwing that. 2nd and 10 from the 46. We still have 3 timeouts with 40 seconds. Gensler picks up a couple. We are going to get on the ball quick. Abbott gets out of the pocket, and he's tackled. We're going to call timeout and let our offense catch their breath here. 1st and 10 from the 37. What can we get here? Abbott taken down at the 23. We're going to call another timeout with 17 seconds here. Really knocking on the door at the 23-yard line. The feet of our quarterback have gotten us to this point. I think he's going to take off again. Abbott just short of the first down. We're going to have to call a timeout with 10 seconds. It's going to need to be a shot to the end zone here and not get tackled in bounds. 2nd and 1 from the 14. And Johnson can't come down with it. 7 seconds remain. I think we'll get one more shot to the end zone here. Got to get out of bounds or an incompletion. Abbott's going to roll out. And that's nearly intercepted with 1 second left. We'll get to kick a 31-yard field goal. That's best case scenario. That could have been a pick 6. Siebert's kick up and good. That puts us back up 7 points here in the MAC Conference Championship, and that'll take us to halftime. All right, coming out of the break, we will be kicking off to them. We have a touchdown to play with here as they can score, and it's still a tie game. Obviously, we don't want to give up any kind of score. But if we were to, we still have an opportunity to take the lead the next possession. 1st and 10. Let's try and get a blitz. I like the zone blitzes. It just allows for our inability to play as solid a man coverage to be covered up. And we get to the quarterback immediately. That's Trey Porter, came on the nickel blitz, exactly how I wanted that to play out. And that'll make it a 2nd and 16 from the 8-yard line. If we can get back to the quarterback again, our D-line and pass rush was huge in our last game of the regular season, but the quarterback's going to keep here. And we get caught up on a block. He picks up the first down. Gassaway finally tackles him. Huge run there for the Akron quarterback, as it's 1st and 10 from the 29. Another give on the run. Porter looks like he's trying to strip the ball out, and they don't really get anything on that play. 2nd and 10 from the 29. We're going to flip our defense with them, flip the nickel to the passing strength. We're going to go with the run. Got to watch that quarterback keep now. So that's burned us a couple times. They'll pick up 5 here. Kind of tough having to sit in the same defense. Still like our nickel to the field side here as they go with the screen, and they're going to pick it up and more. Good tackle by Gassaway down the field, but they pick up the first down and much more there. From the 42, they're near midfield now. Tierney, the deep safety. They're going to motion the running back out. They're going to go deep. Finley getting back, and he knocks the receiver out of bounds. Looked like he almost got burned there, but that'll make it a 2nd and 10 after Finley comes up with a huge play. One of our captains on the defensive side of the ball. And that is a sack. Getting back to the quarterback once again is this defense. Tristan Hilliard, the freshman D tackle, makes the play there. Love seeing new guys make an impact in a big game like this. As it looks like, oh, we almost went off sides. That was Gil Howard. Luckily, he gets back in time. They're going to go underneath. They're not going to pick this up. Knocked out of bounds by Finley. They're about 11 yards short. I hope I'm going to try and defend the fake here, I guess. That's kind of special teams call I had. Just make sure nothing crazy happens. We're just going to call fair catch. Let's see if we can get a long drive going. This is our first time touching the ball in the second half. We're going to motion Johnson, see what the defense does. Linebacker doesn't really go with it. I tried to throw it over to Johnson, but the 7-yard pickup is fine with me too. Again, this run game has become so vital. Johnson is wide open over there, but I'm just going to stick with the run anyway. And that'll be a 3rd and 1 after a couple yards from Lynch. Let's keep it on the ground. Don't fix it if it ain't broke. Hoe the back. He plunges forward, picks up the first down. Great blocking. Gets us to the 31. Let's go with a little play action here, mix it up, maybe catch him off guard. We're going to send Poe up the seam, see if we can get a big play out of him. Abbott's got plenty of space to run, and he'll just slide down after a 6-yard pickup. He's been active on the ground today. 2nd and 4 from the 37. Good blocking. Lynch picks up the first down. We're near midfield on the logo. From the 46, fresh set of downs. Let's pass the ball. Abbott slides down just short of the first down marker. If they're not going to spy him, he's going to take off all day long. And I think this is a good time to take a shot. First play past midfield, 2nd and inches. Sounds good to me. Going deep for Johnson. Touchdown. No, he dropped it. Jalen Johnson had the touchdown in his hands. Couldn't hang on to the ball. What a missed opportunity. Abbott's going to keep on 3rd and inches, and he's still short, 4th and inches. Yeah, we're going for this. I do not want to pass this ball. Our only suggestions are to pass it. Coordinator must see something I don't. So let's pass it. Poe could be tempting to the flat. Or running with Abbott could be too. He's had the ball, terrible ball security. But we pick up the first down with Abbott. He's using his legs a lot today. We're going to have to be careful with him. He did have an injured foot earlier this season. So we're going to have to make sure he doesn't get too banged up. As on 2nd and 10, we're going to try and air it out again. Didn't like that result on first down with the run. Going to go to Applegate, see if he can break a tackle. No, he'll pick up 2 underneath. 3rd and 8, I want to get Applegate more involved. We're going to empty it out and hope to get him on this corner route isolated. Nope, underneath, we've got Kenji Lewis in space. He's got men to beat. Jukes a man out, and he's down inside the 5-yard line. What a catch and run from the senior Kenji Lewis, really showing up in the biggest game of Denmark's history. Their senior on offense, Justin Lynch, scores the touchdown on the ground. Denmark puts another one on the board. Senior running back scores there. Lots of seniors making big-time plays today. 24-10 as we near the end of the 3rd quarter. I was going to say that's a good return, but I realized they only got to the 21. That's how good our kick team is. So used to us getting tackles at like the 15-yard line. But first down, we're going to go with the cloud defense. They throw it on that stick route. He had quite the effort at the end there. 8-yard pickup. 2nd and 2 now. Wouldn't doubt if they go play action. No, they go with the run. Not the best defense, in my opinion, to defend it. They'll pick up a first down. Sit back and cover 3 again here. 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action. Going deep, testing our corner. Knighton, he's there to help break it up. Always get scared on those deep balls. We've had a lot of deep plays burn us this season, but fantastic play from the junior corner, Amarian Knighton. Him and Finley will be back next year as the broken tackle of Jama allows this tight end to spring forward off the RPO past midfield. Nice first play of the drive. And, nice first down. Don't know what I'm talking about. They're going to motion the running back out. Oh, McGarrell is there, nearly intercepts that ball. Kind of looked like a mess, honestly, for a second, but we end up breaking the pass up. That's all that matters. They go into a two tight end set here. 12 personnel. They're going to hand this ball off to the running back, getting outside. Good tackles. Gasaway's there. What a stud up the middle. On 3rd and 8, I want to go 2-man. Man coverage has been spotty this season, but I think we've been matching up with these guys decent. As long as our safeties don't let anything too deep, I'm not super worried. But just like that, Finley gets burned on the corner. Jam, I can't get there in time. That's exactly what I was worried about. 1st and 10 from the 25. Keep our edges with the cover 3. They're going to motion the receiver across, fake the flip to him. They throw it underneath. Gasaway's sitting there, and he's able to break that up. Thought that was going to get picked off, but it will just be incomplete, and a 2nd and 10 for the Zips. Another play action. We go underneath all alone in the flat, and that's a casual 9-yard pickup. Not the most flashy throw. I mean, he did throw it pretty far across the field, but not the deep ball, but ends up picking up a solid 9 yards, setting him up with a 3rd and short. Let's blitz our DBs here. Throwing to the end zone, making the play. I believe that was Jamma there. And on 4th and 1, they're going to go for it. They feel that this is 4-down territory. Down 2 touchdowns. The way we hold on to the ball, they want to make sure that they get another chance. Going with the quick throw, tight end hangs on through the contact of Gasaway. 1st and 10 from the 12, still threatening here, as they may run this to the end of the 3rd quarter unless they get the snap off, and they will not. So we'll see you in the 4th quarter of the MAC championship game where the War Dogs lead by 14. Been so happy with how this offense has developed and really started to work the way I want it to. I liked the playbook so much in the beginning of the season. Was so deflating the way we were just getting steamrolled, it felt like, throughout that beginning part of the schedule. You know, first 7 games, only winning 1 of them. That was tough, but had to trust the process and ended up getting it all to work out. Throw to the tight end, they score again. That out route to the tight end on the RPO is a tough play to defend with those blocking wide receivers. Just like that, the Zips are going to make it a 7-point game. Can't get complacent. This is a good team we're playing. They're 8-4 for a reason. And we're only up 1 score. Cam Thompson on the return. Thought he was going to break something there. Only gets to the 23. Let's start this drive. We're going to go empty. Not something you see a ton from us. See if we can stretch the ball down the field. And they get some pressure. We had Poe underneath. Held onto it too long. That's going to force a 2nd and 15. Let's try and get some of the yardage back with a handoff to Poe here. Good cut, trying to follow his blockers. He picks up 4. Makes it 3rd and somewhat more manageable. I'm going to go back to the same play we ran on 1st down and see if we can wait for these drags to get open. Going to go underneath to Gensler. The running back in the slot makes the catch and picks up a 1st down. Shaquille Abbott is over 200 yards on the day now. As I want to go back to the tight end screen on 1st down from the 50-yard line. Don't like it. Abbott. He should have thrown it, just had to wait. Don't like how that played out. Let's go with this jet touch pass. The 2 running backs really help get some lead blocks on the edge. I think it's an easy way to get a nice completion. Broken tackle from Lewis. Can he outspeed the D-line? He can. And that's a pickup of 12. What a carry on a play that looked like it was dead in the water. 3rd and 6 now. I want to get Keyshawn Pipkin open on this corner route. Mitchell's got some speed there too on that post. We've got Pipkin. Great route. Tries juking inside. He picks up the 1st down to the 6-yard line. What a catch and run. Keyshawn Pipkin runs a great route. I love that play coming out of the motion. Really tough to defend. And Justin Lynch picks up maybe a yard on 1st and goal. Let's go with this speed option to the boundary. It's going to be a quick pitch if we do decide to pitch it at all. Abbott cuts up the field. He's in. Touchdown, Shaquille Abbott. He's so fast, he can just fling himself into the end zone seemingly. And we'll go back up 2 scores with that touchdown. Time starting to tick out. for Akron here. Normally kicking to the left, we try and throw him off a bit, and our kick coverage team does a great job of stopping him at the 16. Let's blitz him here early. From the 16, Akron. They go with the draw, and waiting there is Gasaway to make the play. Excuse me, that's Preto, I believe. One of our top defenders on this team makes a fantastic play once again, as he has all season. They go underneath to the tight end, and Cam Crowell coming off the D-line makes the tackle. Get Jamma down in the box. Tierney, the deep safety. They go with the run. And great tackle by Gasaway. The running back wanted to cut that back. Dante Dodge, and now they're going for it on 4th and 2. Do they go back to the run? They've been playing somewhat conservative here. Going to the receiver on the outside, kind of a little sit route. He's able to hold on through the contact of Knighton, and they'll pick up a first down, keeping their hopes alive here. Second and 15, big sack. Cam Crowell, absolute difference maker. In our last game of the regular season, he put up 2 sacks, 6.5 on the season for him. He's just adding to his totals now. Going deep, 2 men in the area, and that's incomplete, batted away. Finley's not going to allow that. 3rd and 15. Let's bring some heat. They go empty. We're going to need them to get the ball out quick. They're going deep, testing our corner, making the play. What a play, as that is Malik Armstrong once again making a play. Haven't seen a ton of him. Now he's back at safety, rotating in, a very useful DB to have on this team. It's 4th and 15. McGarrell's there to break it up. Fantastic play. We'll get the ball at the 25. Time to chew this clock right down. Unless there's some kind of major meltdown, malfunction, it looks like this one should be in the hands of Denmark. 4 linebackers. Odd look for the Zips here. Abbott keeps trying to get outside. He's got too much speed. He's got the edge. Touchdown, Shaquille Abbott. That's it. Game over. Shaquille Abbott. Icing on the cake. 2nd touchdown run, I believe, of the day. And that makes it 38-17. This offense has been too dynamic, and now that the defense has decided to play this well, this is a dangerous team going into a bowl game. Took the kick out, taken down at the 14-yard line, big stop. Defense back on the field again, 21-point game. Quick throw that's nearly picked by Trey Porter. We're going to get some seniors on the field now. Cyrus McGarrell staying in at safety, placing Ethan Tierney. Trying to get these dudes a cool experience in the MAC championship game. Catch taken down just shy of the marker. It's 3rd and 2. From the 22, let's see if we can get the ball back to our offense. They go underneath. They'll pick it up. That's a first down. They'll keep the drive alive. Catch by the tight end. Nice pickup there. Starting to get a drive going, but I think it is a little too late, as they're down 21 with 3 minutes left. McGarrell can't make the tackle. Neither can Knighton, and that's going to be a touchdown with bad pursuit. Touchdown, Akron. Shouldn't be one that ends up in the end zone there. A lot of nice plays by that offense. 24 points is pretty respectable for an offense, but 38 from us, it was pretty hard to overcome. Felt like we were scoring in nearly every drive, and gotta love to see that. And we don't pick up the onside. That's happened to me so many times in this game. I'm starting to get a little annoyed. All right, we need to make another stop. Can't give up big plays. 3 minutes. It's only a 14-point game. They're still in it now that they got the ball back. They go with a screen. They're able to get pretty good yardage, pick up the first down, and they just can't be tackled right now. These guys really want this game. They are not going to be counted out, especially in a conference championship game. 1st and 10. They go to the tight end over the middle. That's a pickup for the first down. All right, now I'm starting to get a little weary. They're really driving on us here. Going to the sideline, that's incomplete, knocked away by Knighton. I got to go back and put our starters back in. I can't have us lose. I didn't switch many people. I think it was pretty much Miles for Finley, and then Tierney's got to go back in. Can't have us giving up big plays at the end of the game like this. 2nd and 10, 2.5 minutes. Let's get a takeaway and end this game. Gonna go with the play action. The throw is low. He had space, potentially could have scored, honestly. We got to tighten up. Playing sloppy here at the end of the game, not something I like to see. 3rd and 10. They go to the end zone, post route, touchdown, just like that. They're going to go for 2. Not a bad decision here, in my opinion. They go with the direct snap. We're able to make the tackle. It's an 8-point game. All right, we need this onside. No playing around. They're going to go with the deep kick. Luckily, they kick it deep enough to make it a touchback. They're going to trust their defense. 1st and 10 from the 25. I want to get a play action and really try and surprise them here. Get it, Abbott. Get it to Johnson. They had no clue this was coming, and we get to midfield just like that. That'll take it down to the 2-minute warning. Great first play, in my opinion. They're packing the box here. Abbott pitches out to Lynch, and he gets maybe back to the line of scrimmage. I don't want to be too complacent and just run forward here, so I think the RPO to Poe could be a good idea. Get it to him. Don't get the block from Thomas. They call timeout. We set ourselves up with a 3rd and 10. All of a sudden, this is a really, really interesting game here, honestly. 3rd and 10 from the 49. They're stacking the box. Give is to Lynch. We're going to have to punt. They're going to get the ball back with no timeouts. Bloomberg puts this down the field. A decent punt. They're going to call fair catch at the 13. Probably one of the best punts of the season for Bloomberg. And probably the biggest moment he's had to punt. 1st and 10 from the 13. They need 8 points. Going to go underneath. Quick completion. They don't have any timeouts. He's in bounds. They're going to have to hurry back to the ball. I'm taking a risk. I want to blitz them. 2nd and 1 from the 23. They're going empty. We're bringing a blitz. Going with the quick throw. Finley tackles him in bounds. Clock will be ticking once they get back on the ball. Got guys moving all over the field late. They're going to go over the middle, pick it up, and they don't get the first down. Clock is still going to be running. They do need a touchdown here. 2nd and 1 from the 39. They go underneath, and they're going to get out of bounds. Not the time for the defense to completely fall apart here. Less than a minute left, and Akron has a serious chance now. They go underneath. It's complete. Keep them in bounds. They're going to have to get back on the ball. We still have, have the touchdown that we have to give up, obviously. So they're going to spike it. 46 seconds left. I don't mind that spike because that gives us some time to get our defense rested as well. Get some dudes back on the field. Get the good personnel we want. They go across the middle. Big completion. 40 seconds left. I don't like this. They're going to spike it here. 36 seconds, and they're at the 24-yard line. 2nd and 10. Can we get some kind of stop? We're just giving up plays by the chunk right now. Going to the comeback route. It's killed us all season and not able to defend it. They're going to spike it. 25 seconds left. I want to bring some heat. I want to force a throw. Quick throw. Get back to the quarterback. Keep this clock moving. They go with the quarterback run, and we're able to tackle him. Crazy play call. 20 seconds left now. And they're going to try and spike it to stop the clock. They have 1 play left from the 12-yard line. Let's call timeout, make sure we have the right personnel on the field. I don't want backups in the game right now. Go with this cover 6. 4th and goal from the 12. It's caught! Touchdown, Akron! Oh my gosh! They have the chance to tie the game. Can we challenge that play? No challenge. 2-point conversion try for the tie. We picked our own man and they get it. How did we fall apart that bad on defense? You've got to be kidding. 8 seconds left. We're not going to have much of an option, but just try and run this out. I don't even know if it's worth taking a shot. We're going to just go with kind of an aggressive, somewhat, conservative play. I know that makes no sense, but and that gets nothing. We're going to overtime. We were up 21 so late. Wow. Akron wins the toss. They're probably going to pick defense. All right. Got to go score now. Wow. What a fall apart from this defense. We had the conference championship in our hands and just gave it up to Akron. Justin Lynch, the carry, 6-yard pickup. No need to rush here. I think we're going to have the numbers out here with Johnson. Get it to him. Dangerous throw. And that's 3rd down. 3rd and short, 3rd and 5. Abbott's got a lane, and he'll just slide down at the 9-yard line. He has had such a good game on the ground. 1st and goal from the 9. Let's keep it on the ground here. Let's not get too crazy. Got their safeties deep into the end zone. Hoth can't keep his block. The senior captain needs to hold his block on that play and can't. Over the middle of the field, Poe down to the 1-yard line. Got open there. 3rd and goal from the 1. Let's see if we can punch this in. Giving it to Lynch. He's in. Touchdown. Touchdown, War Dogs. Siebert's extra point is up and good. They're going to have to go score a touchdown now. Defense was awful at the end of that game in regulation. Can we be better in overtime here? 1st and 10 from the 25. It looks like we got backups still in the game. Dudes are tired right now. They're going to go underneath, catch, tackle. Porter's able to make the play. 2nd and 3 from the 18. I'm bringing some pressure from the field here. We get him down. 1st and goal from the 9. They have four plays to score. That's it. We've got big bodies on the field. And we get the sack. What a play. Skylar Gill-Howard makes the sack there. Huge game-changing play. 2nd and goal from the 14 now. Lots of backups on the field for Denmark as they're tired. They're going to go underneath. Pick it up. They're down to the 6-yard line. Over 400 yards passing for Akron's quarterback now. I don't trust the man coverage down here. We're going to sit in zone. 3rd and goal from the 6. They're just going to throw this one away. Last play of the game potentially here. 4th and goal from the 6. We need to stop. We get to the quarterback. Conference champs. Denmark State is the conference champs. A crazy overtime game that we end up winning, and we will hoist the conference championship trophy here. What a crazy game. Shaquille Abbott, player of the game, 4 total touchdowns. That did not need to be that close. Wow, that end of that game was crazy. That touchdown with 8 seconds left from Akron was the craziest play. Tipped ball, fell into the hands of the tight end, and he allegedly scored. But look at that, MAC champions. Wow, love to see it. Who would have thought? Not me. And not me. MAC champions, baby. Let's check out the stats from this one. That game was way closer than it needed to be. Fantastic game from their quarterback. Shaquille Abbott, 68% with two touchdowns, nearly 300 yards passing. He follows that up with almost 100 yards on the ground and 2 more touchdowns. Justin Lynch scored twice. The senior did a good job to help us win that game. Poe was a little slow. Didn't mean to rhyme there. Gensler and Thomas getting involved as well. Receiving, Kenji Lewis had 7 catches for 123 yards. The senior, again, another one making a big play in the biggest game of the series. 4 catches, 37 yards for Apple getting a touchdown. 4 catches, 23 yards from Poe with a touchdown. So he did get a little more involved in the receiving game than he did in the run game. A couple other guys with some catches here. Pipkin had a big 39-yard catch on that corner. Overall, just a crazy game. My heart's beating so fast. I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. Sacks from Crowther and Phoenix giving up. Excuse me. 16 total tackles from Gasaway. Absolutely led the team. Defense sold at the end of the game. And so did the onside team. We got to work on that. A lot of TFLs, 5 from Session, 4 from Gil Howard, 3 from Gasaway. Hilliard got in there as well with 2. Sack and a half for Tristan Hilliard, the depth D tackle. Sack from Porter, Gil Howard, Chandler Bradfield, Crowell, and Session. Haven't seen much of Chandler Bradfield this season, but the freshman got in and made a nice play. No picks this game, no fumbles. Had to win it the hard way. 31-yard field goal from Siebert with 6 extra points. Didn't leave any points out there from the kicking end. Hunting was fine at the end of the game, too. Blumberg put us in the best spot. Defense just couldn't help him out. Return game, not a whole lot. Thank you for watching that conference championship. I will see you back at the main menu. There it is, MAC champions. You have won the MAC championship, first conference championship in school history at the FBS level. So let's go, man. What a way to do it. What a game. Overtime thriller. Who would have thought a winning record on the season going into the bowl game at 7-6? Crazy game. I think we're not going to cut our staff, so I think we're good to advance the week. Give you guys a little preview of what's to come in terms of the bowl game. Still a 1-star school. I'm hoping to improve upon that. Shaquille Abbott was MAC Player of the Week on offense. Baron Morton wins the Heisman from Texas Tech with 50 touchdowns. Yeah, sure. He can get the Heisman. Jake Gassaway is the best defensive player of the year. Wins the award. Huge performance from him this season. Kevin Session wins the best defensive end award with 25 TFLs. Jake Gassaway getting involved as well with best linebacker award. Probably the best defensive player in the nation, honestly, this season. And we will be taking on Arkansas State in the 68 Ventures Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. Wow, a lot to look at there. A lot of accolades, huge season. We have job offers. Where are we getting offers to? Yeah, I'm okay. I like my school. I'm staying. I would never leave. Oh, it's early National Signing Day, so you guys get a preview of our class. We have all these dudes signed. Did any of those dudes at the bottom? Oh, Shockey committed. Dorian Shockey, the guard. Let's get him up in the class. Anyone else that I missed? Yeah, all these dudes. Okay, they signed with different schools. I can remove them now. They didn't flip. I think it's about time to look at some dev traits, though. Tyler Rome, our quarterback. Let's look at him. Impact dev trait. Not bad. Zach Rhodes, impact dev trait at running back. Gregory Mayer, tight end with impact dev trait. So far, 3 for 3. We finally get a normal Dorian Shockey, the guard. Gordon Justice, a star dev trait. 3-star D tackle from New Jersey. Normal for Brett McQuarters. Jimmy Spicer with a normal. Normal for Matthew Maffei. Chris Rousseau with a normal as well. Jermaine Matungalo as a bust. Still got the impact dev as a linebacker. Interesting. Reed McBurrows normal. Dion Delaney impact. Hugh Silva impact. Richard Keaton a gem with impact. And Gil Fitzgerald with impact. What a class. So many dudes with impact development. We've got a lot of these guys, 3 stars. We're just waiting to commit pretty much here. Wow. So we have, let's see how our class is ranked. I think I probably already looked at this last episode, but 35th in the country, first in the conference. Akron, who we played in the conference championship, is 129th in the country, so they are not going to be making that big of a jump. But Yeah, I think for the freshmen we have on the board is going to be it. And after that, it's going to be a lot of worrying about the transfer portal in the offseason because those are going to be the best players ready to play now. And we're kind of ready to win now. Players of the Week, Heisman winner, award winner. We saw all the information for that. Let's look at the All Americans. Did we have any All Americans? No, even though he had the best linebacker in the country, he wasn't a first team All American. It's interesting. No, not even a second team. Shaquille Abbott is the freshman All American quarterback. That's pretty cool as a true freshman. So we have an All American, not just All Conference. First team All Conference, Shaquille Abbott at quarterback. Jalen Poe gets it as a sophomore running back. Drew Hoth, our captain at guard. And the award winners don't get first team. About second team. No, that's weird. Freshman in the MAC, we had Shaquille Abbott, Alex Phoenix, Damon Crowther at tackle. Alibi wasn't able to get it, but shock to me that we didn't have our best defensive player of the whole country didn't get All American or All Conference. Weird. Who are the voters for this? But Shaquille Abbott, what a season. Freshman All American, first team All Conference as a freshman. Let's take, oops, wrong screen. Let's take another look at the season that Abbott's had after the conference championship game. I mean, leading your team to a conference championship your freshman season, pretty big deal. The 4-star, not many 4-stars hanging out in the MAC. He decided to take a leap of faith by coming over to Wisconsin from Michigan. And what a move this has been for him. 3,000 passing yards, 25 touchdowns, 61% completion, over 1,000 yards rushing. So a huge 4,100 yard season in total with 40 total touchdowns. Wow. Crazy. Shaquille Abbott, what a start to the career. All right, I think that's where we're going to end it here. We, knew you fire guys in bowl week too? No. I want to keep my coaching crew here though. So thank you for so much for watching. Comment below with whether or not you expected me to blow it in overtime. How about that? Leave a yes or a no, whether you thought I was gonna blow it in overtime or not. That's probably the best game of the series. Um, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm excited to play this bowl game, and I'm really excited to get into the off season and see how much better we can make this team through the transfer portal and training. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and go War Dogs.